All right, it's still sports this morning. Let's now welcome a guest who's with us in the studio. Talking about Ayodele Ikweson, who is a 100 meters athlete, to talk about athletics in Nigeria. Well, she's looking very
radiant.
So Ayodele introducing
Ayodele.
I like that.
There's one other thing that, but I'm not gonna agree.
Ayodele, stay with the
Not all
show.
soft now.
Stay
Come on.
with it.
Okay. Welcome to the show.
Welcome, my guest.
So how does it feel like being here?
How does it feel? Oh, well, I'm very happy to be on your show and nice to meet you.
Okay.
Fantastic.
You're based in France and you do your thing there. Now, well, this sudden interest to compete for your country, where is it coming from?
Well, it's not a sudden interest. It's something that I was thinking about for years. But as I mentioned before, we didn't have any contact with the Nigerian Federation, so they didn't really know how I could switch. And I'm still trying to meet people from the federation just to switch and do the procedures and anything.
Okay. Why did you decide to, you've been running for France, right? And now you want to run for Nigeria. Why make that decision?
Well, after 2013 in the World Championship, we were silver medalists, then we were disqualified. But I could feel like this support from my family, from the country, even though I was not running for Nigeria, and I felt really proud of it. And I thought that why not run for Nigeria and try to win a medal? And I think that I believe that a lot of people will be supporting me and behind me.
Okay, so maybe if you had not had that disqualification, you wouldn't have thought about running for Nigeria because you got so much support and all that. That's the reason.
Anyway, Ayodele, let's look at women athletics in Nigeria. I'm sure you've been following some of the star names in the country. You talk about the likes of Blessing Akagbari, Gloria Asunu, and the rest of them. As the sport really evolved among the women, and what other thing do you feel should be improved upon?
Well, about Nigeria athletics, I don't know a lot of things, but the few things that I heard about was about like organizations and things like that. But I believe that Nigeria is a great country. We still have a lot of great athletes, and maybe we should just try to help those upcoming athletes and athletes like me to improve themselves, just give them help to be focused on training and just do the best they can in competitions.
Okay, athletics in Nigeria, you do the 100 meters, right? The short sprint, it's very, very competitive. You have the likes of Blessing Okagbare, Gloria Asunu, Stephanie Kalu, and some other young lads coming into the fray. So where do you think you fit in if you can compete favorably with these girls?
I know that it's going to be tough, but I mean, nothing is easy. So you just need to do the best you can. So I hope that I can improve my personal best and just fit in and just.
What's your personal best quickly?
11:22.
Okay, 11:22. That's.
Could you just take us through this video? What sort of drill going on?
Well, it's a musculation session and running session, so it's quite heavy. That's why I'm just. That's why I'm taking my time to do it. But
you lift that?
Yeah, it's like 200 kilos.
Okay. All right. Tell me.
If I can do that.
Tell me your story. Ayodele, how did it start for you with athletics?
So when I was small, I just tried different sport before. So I did basketball, volleyball, but I wasn't that good. And I used to love running when I was in primary school. So I said, let's try. And when I started competition, I started winning. So I was really happy with that. And just kept continuing. I did the French Championship when I was young. Then I started doing international competition. And well, I just kept going.
You started very young. Now, what's it like over there? Because in Nigeria, most athletes, when you want to become an athlete, you must have been like 14, 15, 16 and all that before you actually have opportunity to train. You started very early. How can you compare, what's happening in France and also in Nigeria?
Well, I started young, but, I was going to school, so I wasn't training that hard. I have a master, from a business school. So, I started young, but let's say that I'm training that hard for not that long, maybe 5, 6 years only.
Okay.
But Ayodele, if I say Ayodele, it's Ayodele. Ayodele. I'm just looking at, I love your enthusiasm to come back home, and I'm sure you're passionate about what you do. But what are you bringing new to Nigerian athletics?
Well, I'm also doing the relay, and as I said before, I was a silver medalist before getting disqualified. So I think that I can bring something new with the relay, and we can maybe try to win a medal with this relay.
Why were you disqualified?
Because we gave the relay, we just crossed the line a little bit, but we did 42:25, so it's quite fast. So I believe that I can bring something with this.
Okay, well, for sure it's quite fast.
Well, I'll definitely want to indulge you or crave your indulgence to watch the All Africa Games. That's the athletics event, and see perhaps just have a feel of what some of our female athletes have to offer. And I'm sure by then you have a knowledge of, okay, this is what is on ground, this is what I'm going to be. So you just have to do that.
And why she's doing that, I want to know the effort you've put into trying to come back home. Tell me some of the Nigerian athletes that you know, that you talk to.
Oh, okay. So I know Blessing, because we used to see each other at competition, and she's really nice. And I know Ogo Ekene. I don't know his first name. I just forgot.
Ogo Ekene.
Yeah. So we used to meet at meetings, and well, I know former athletes that stopped, like I know Gloria, I know Stephanie Kalu.
Stephanie Kalu,
yeah, we met, during competitions. I used to know, I don't remember the name, but well, I know some of the athletes, because when I used to see the Nigerian team, I used to go and meet them and say hello to every one of them. Because even though you can ask all the French team, even though I was running for France, I used to be proud of my Nigerian roots, so I used to go and say hello to all of them.
I don't know why she didn't mention she knows me. I mean, I used to do this.
Okay, you used to be at the Diamond.
I'll show you guys my video. I challenged Shaye Ogunlewe. I was, after he made that record, I was the next guy to challenge her. But have you tried to get in touch with the Athletics Federation of Nigeria?
Yeah, I've tried, and we're still trying to meet the president to see how it works and how we can just do the procedure to switch.
Okay. The World Championships is August 22nd, of course. Most Nigerians, of course, are there, 17 athletes and all that. And you actually mentioned that you know most of them. So do you think anyone can actually come back with a medal?
I think Blessing can, and well, I hope that the others athletes would do their possible best to have a medal too.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
Really,
Thank you.
Really good. And all the best to your career, particularly coming back to compete for Nigeria. It's
and please, if you know any other athletes, based in France, wanting to come,
that's
encourage them.
That's what I said. When they see it, they will want to come
we need
back.
all the help we can get.
So much,
Okay,
for
thank you
coming
very
on the
much.
show. So that's it. Ayodele question. Why some people are trying to escape, others are coming back home, and that's sweet for us. We like it. Now let's get your thoughts on this. Talk to us on Twitter or channels _sports, and on Facebook or channels like Facebook. So guys, I think let's go on a quick break, and I'll come back. There's so much to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay with us.